Hey, how's it going? Lawrence Gomez from Align to Grind. And are you someone who has failed to lose weight by trying different exercises, going to the gym more, trying to add a lot more to your life when at the end of the day, you hit a plateau, you can't just get the extra pounds off? If you are, keep watching this video because I want to go over one of the biggest reasons I see people fail to lose weight. And it is very, very frustrating, but so simple to change. When most people think about weight loss and starting to lose weight, now, whether that's 5 pounds, 10 pounds, 50, or even 100 pounds, or even more, they think that they have to start doing more stuff in their life, more workouts, going to the different gyms, more exercises, trying different things that add friction to the life. And that could not be further from the truth. Now, about a year ago, I lost 25 pounds in 3 months. And the things that I did to get there were completely different than what I actually years and years before that. For so many years, I was trying to lose weight. I was yo-yoing back between, 210 pounds, about 240 pounds. And every time I tried to lose weight, the first thing I would do was start doing more exercises, go to different gyms. I'd try new different HIIT gyms, and I'd go to Orange Theory and all these other HIIT gyms that would pop up. And the whole goal was, I got to exercise more. I have to put in more work. I have to sweat more. I literally thought that the more I sweat, the more weight I'll be losing. And that was so far from the truth. And it took me about 10 years to figure this out. But once I figured it out, I was able to lose weight so quickly. And now I'm able to live a life where I'm able to eat the foods I still want, the desserts and the cookies and the ice cream and the burgers on weekends. At the same time, though, I have a healthy, sustainable meal plan that allows me to eat the foods that I still do enjoy, but in the right quantities. So I've been someone that has bounced around between about 210 pounds and 240 pounds for literally the last probably 10 years. And it wasn't until recently where I basically discovered the real way to actually lose weight. And it wasn't workouts. It wasn't more exercises. It wasn't sweating more and doing all these extra things that add friction to your life that make it harder to really sustain. The key to losing weight was so different than what I was normally taught, because all those 10 years that I was yo-yoing back and forth, every time I try to lose weight, the first thing I would do, and pretty much the only thing I would do, was start to do more exercises. I would do at-home exercises. I would work out twice a day. I'd go to HIIT gyms. I'd go to gyms to do more lifting, and I would lose a little bit of weight, but then I'd plateau. How is it that I'm doing so much extra work, yet I'm not losing the weight that I think I am? I may start to feel a little bit stronger, but the body changes weren't happening. My actual look, when I looked in the mirror, I wasn't seeing my belly go down much more. I wasn't seeing the definition in my arms. I wasn't seeing any of the results that I thought I should be having because I was doing it all wrong. But the whole time I was following the things that I was being taught pretty much my entire life. And a lot of it is what I think you guys have been taught too, which is basically exercise, do more, exercise more, add more friction to your life, just use your willpower to bust through. And that is just not what we need to do to lose weight. And that's what I want to make this video about, is really how to actually lose weight, so I can teach everyone how to simply lose weight and really make health as a lifestyle, but not give up the foods you love, not have to add a bunch of friction to your life that makes your life miserable and do things you don't want to do. Now, to add a little bit of science to this, and some of you guys out there may not believe me, you can look at your total daily energy expenditure. So if you look at this pie chart right here, I know there are some acronyms that might be a little confusing, but BMR stands for basal metabolic rate. And basically that is the amount of calories your body burns at rest. So just to keep you alive, to keep your heart beating, to keep your lungs pushing, all that just to keep you alive, that is what the BMR is. And that accounts for about 70% of your total calories burned per day. Now next, TEF stands for thermic effect of food. This is basically the calories you're burning while eating food. So when you think about it, when you actually consume food, your body is, think of your body like an engine, your body is running to actually burn that food and turn that food into energy. So the calories that your body burns to turn that food into energy is what TEF is. And that accounts for about 10%. And then you have your NAT, which stands for non-exercise activity thermogenesis. These are the calories you burn when you're not exercising. So things like getting up, going to the kitchen, sitting down on the couch, moving around, getting in your car, all the times you move, but it's not actual exercise, say at the gym or on a walk or going for a run. That's what NEAT stands for. And that accounts for about 15%. And lastly, you have your EAT, which is exercise activity thermogenesis. And this is actually when you're burning calories from exercise. So as you can see, it accounts for about 5%. Now, 5% is actually pretty low. It can actually account for about 10 to 15, maybe even 20%, depending on how much you exercise. But for the average person that, maybe goes to the gym a few times per week for, light cardio session or a small HIIT workout, or maybe you run a couple miles every few days or in a week, your exercise calories, the calories you burn during those exercises, really don't actually equate to much. You can go for a couple mile run and only burn a couple hundred calories. You really actually aren't burning as many calories as you think when actually exercising. Now, some of you out there that go to the gym a lot and you're doing CrossFit or some of these more powerlifting, heavy lifting type of things, yes, you're going to burn more calories, but for the majority of you who aren't really exercising at all, or maybe going for small walks, that kind of thing, the actual calories burned from that exercises are pretty low. So as you can see overall, the amount of calories you burn from exercise is actually pretty low. The rest of your calories are burned from just keeping you alive, so your BMR, what you're doing during the day where you're moving around from, getting out of bed to going to the kitchen, all those times you move around, that's going to burn more calories, or that's going to burn a decent amount of calories. And then also when you're eating your foods, that's going to burn some calories. But the actual calories burned from exercise is not that much, which brings me back to my point of nutrition is so important. And that is the key to weight loss. If you can dial in your nutrition, get the right foods in your body in the right amounts, you will lose weight so much more effectively. Actually get so many more results if you are going to the gym. But again, you don't have to go to the gym to lose weight. When it comes to weight loss, the amount of calories that you consume, it has to be lower than the amount of calories you burn. And that's where nutrition comes into play. So for all of you out there that are thinking, oh my God, I got to lose weight. I got to go to the gym. I got to go buy a gym membership, or I got to download an app that has all these workouts. You do not have to do that. The most important part of weight loss is getting your nutrition correct. That is what I did. That's how I lost 25 pounds. Yes, I was going to the gym, but I actually ended up going to the gym less and taking more walks because walks were a lot more sustainable. And the whole key is to do things that are sustainable. And that's what I want to teach you all, is how to make sustainable habits that you can actually stick with that are going to allow you to lose weight effortlessly. So one of the big rules that I follow that has allowed me to lose weight is the 80-20 rule. And basically what this means is 80% of my foods during the week come from whole nutrient-dense foods, lean proteins, nuts, seeds, fruits, different carbohydrate sources. And then 20% come from whatever the hell I want. Burgers, fast food, that does not matter. But the big key here is following the 80-20 rule, because back in the day when I was having trouble losing weight, I never followed that. I would try to, start eating healthy. I'd start eating more salads and things that I thought were really healthy. But at the end of the day, they weren't very dense, so they were leaving me with very little calories. Yes, they had some good nutrition, but I was starving at the end of the day. And what I would do, I'd go straight for the bad food. And what you really don't realize is that those bad foods, the snacks at the gas station on the way home, or even the fast food restaurants, they may say, oh, this is a low-calorie menu or whatnot. Those foods are jam-packed with calories, and you're more likely to overeat because those foods actually make your craving centers inside your brain light up, and you're more likely to want more food after that. You might be thinking, well, how do I actually figure out what I need to be eating and how much I need to be eating? And that's why I'm building this community, is because I want to teach people those things. So join my group, DM me when you first start, reach out to me so I can actually help you with the nutrition. I'll give you my meal calc, I'll give you my other tools that I use, teach you how to do everything, and we'll get you started in your weight loss journey. Hope to see you there.